Everybody, Jessica Coulter here, CEO and founder of Ace Cookie Tutoring. Today we are talking about expectations. So parents, I want to know, what is your number one expectation for your teens when it comes to school, when it comes to homework, when it comes to learning? Drop it down below for me. And do know we're talking about weekends versus weekdays after school in this video. So, before I really get going, I want you to know I have an awesome Facebook group, and there are a lot of awesome events happening in that group, like my upcoming workshop called In the School Year Awesomely. So, if you're not already a member, click the link in the description to join us. Alrighty, guys. So, now that you've shared your expectations, let's talk about this myth for this video. So, why is it a myth to have expectations on the weekends only? Well, I will tell you, parents, that you have some rules for your kids. I imagine you do. That's probably what you shared with me. Those are the expectations. Do you want your kids to get a certain grade in certain classes? Do you have an expectation of an overall GPA? Is it something as simple as that they try or that they show up to class every day? What is that expectation? And I got to tell you, you've got to decide what that is, and then you've got to tell your teens what those expectations are. And the reason it's a myth is that if your teens are doing their homeworks last minute, they're waiting until like Sunday night, they're waiting until like 5 minutes before it's due, that is not going to work out very well for anybody. Okay, your teens aren't going to learn as much as they could. They're not going to have awesome grades. You're going to be stressed. You're going to be frustrated, and not the kind of life you want. It's not the kind of family atmosphere that I imagine you, your teens, or anyone in your household wants. So, parents, expectations, they matter. You've got to have them, and it's something that your teens have to know about, and it needs to be an expectation that they know for every day after school. Now, obviously, no school on the weekends. Obviously, you might have plans as a family. You've got things you want to do for yourselves, and things might be a little more lax on the weekends. Or, like I said, it might be right now. It's, oh my goodness, we got to get it done now. It's due tomorrow kind of thing. So definitely figure out what those expectations are, especially as your kids are getting older. They're getting home from school maybe earlier than you are. And if you don't want to come home to them sitting on the couch, eating snacks, watching TV, hanging out with friends, you have no idea where they are, whatever the problem is, do know you've got to let your kids know what you want from them. Okay? So before I dive into the last part of the video, do know I am live on Facebook. I'm live on YouTube right now. So make sure you're a follower, make sure you're a subscriber so you catch all of my videos live. And there's also the replays too, because there's over 400 videos. So don't forget to watch those. So the last thing to say about expectations. I want you to know, parents, that you have to pick something and you've got to stick with it. Okay. If you tell them the expectation is that dinner is at 6 and that homework needs to be done before dinner, well, that has to be the rule all of the time. It can't be, well, on Mondays we have dinner at 6, so homework's due at 6. Other nights, like say Thursday and Friday, we have dinner at 8, so you've got until 8. Or, you can't decide, today I don't feel like talking about homework, so if they do it, great. If they don't, they don't. Okay, so just know that's one of those big, big things that your teen needs. They need consistency. Okay, because when you give them consistency, they're able to create routines. And they create those routines to create those schedules, to practice those time management skills that I teach. And, that's something they need. They need to become independent, make great decisions based on the schedules, the family routines that you create, moms and dads, with your expectations. So, I want to keep this one pretty short. Just wanted to let you guys know expectations, moms and dad, it makes it easier on everybody. If your kids know what to expect, then there's going to be less fights, there's going to be less disagreements, there's going to be a lot less tension and stress because everyone knows what is supposed to happen. Okay, so let them know what needs to happen. Yes, laying down the law is not always fun to do, but if you do it consistently, your teens will come to rely on it, not resent it. Okay, So would love to help, would love to talk to you more about this in my Facebook group. So remember, I have an awesome group called Teaching Teens to Love Learning. If you're not already a member, all you gotta do to join is click the link in the description and answer a couple questions. Do know I have a group that, or have an event, I should say, coming up called Teaching Teens. Oh goodness, I just lost my train of thought there. I have an event coming up called In the School Year Awesomely. So if you're looking for some strategies to help your teen have an awesome end of the school year, something that actually involves them learning, loving school, having an awesome time till the very last day, I want you at this event that's happening in my group. So I will see you very soon for tomorrow's myth about after school. Bye.